it seems like Mo Salah is deeply offended or deeply upset that his last season at Liverpool is not his best season at Liverpool, even though he's gonna be one of the legends of Liverpool. But he is highly upset by this statement he just put out today. You know what?
Going to bring you some breaking news now, and it concerns some very strong comments from Mo Salah about Liverpool. Of course, Salah will be off in the summer to pastures new, and he's going away with some strong words for his club, and indeed their style of play as well. Lengthy statement from him posted on social media a short time ago. I just want to read exactly what he's had to say. "I have witnessed this club go from doubters to believers," he said, "and from believers to champions. It took hard work, and I always did everything I could to help the club get there. Nothing makes me prouder than that." Again, strong words here. "Us crumbling to yet another defeat this season was very painful and not what our fans deserve. I want to see Liverpool go back to being the heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear, and back to being a team that wins trophies. That is the football I know how to play, and that is the identity."
I mean, and it's understandable, but the thing is that he shouldn't be so upset, because he has done relatively well in that club. But people might see it as you upset because you are going kind of in low key. You are going out in a low key, and sometimes when your last season at a club is very good, it's gonna help attract people to come after you. If you're a soccer player, and we can understand that. You know what I mean? But it's not the entire team was not. They didn't play well at all as a team. They didn't play well as an individual. There's no, when you look at Liverpool this season, you cannot find a remarkable player among the 11, among the 22 players they got. There's no remarkable, none of them had a remarkable season, you know what I mean? Because sometimes a club might even go for relegation, but there's one particular player there in that club that is people come and buy because even though they're not doing well, but the guy is gonna be a star, or it's just the way he played, But this season for Liverpool, it was just ups and downs. They win, or maybe they play 3 games and they win like one, or they draw the 3 games. This is how the Liverpool season was is going this season. You know what I mean? And the season is coming to an end, and and this is his last season as well as at Liverpool. So he's kind of deeply upset that it wasn't his best season. He would have loved to be his best season. And the last season being the best, but few players have stuff like that. If your last season is your best season, I don't think they will let you go. You know what I mean? But now the reality is that he's gonna leave Liverpool, or you might not even play Liverpool next game. I don't think this Slaw will play him, because if you can put out this kind of statement in the public, it's like you are going after the manager, But I don't think all the fault is from the manager, because first season he was lucky. People said that he won his first season. He won Premier League because the players was just a leftover. The clubs did the buying of the players, Now when he got his players, trying to build his own team, he's struggling to have an impact. But I don't think the guy is a bad manager. I think Liverpool should give him a bit of time, maybe next season, to see if he's gonna improve, which he might as well improve. You know what I mean? But Mo Salah is not gonna be around. He's not gonna stick around to see if there's gonna be any improvement. I think this message he put out, it has a targeted audience that he want them to hear this message. It's not like because people might think, oh, he just upset and put this message out. No, I think this message is putting out is for the fans, so that they will remember him. That they said, look, this guy is passionate about Liverpool, which he's supposed to be, because it's in Liverpool that he has won his major trophies. You know what I mean? And he has valid reason to be upset and valid reason not to be upset. You know what I mean? This is not the season was bad or is bad, but it's not down to Mo Salah. I think there's other people that can take responsibility for that, not only him. Even though he's not at his peak anymore. That's why he's gonna struggle for other clubs in Europe to buy, to come after him. I think he's gonna go to Saudi Arabia like Cristiano Ronaldo and play there, and maybe he will hang his boot there. You know what I mean? But at this stage in his time, it just it's just the way it is. Things are the way it is. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. The season is bad and it's bad. Even if you talk from today to the next year, the season is bad. It's bad. You can be upset as he is now, but there's no distinct. There's nothing you can do about it. You have like one game left, and after that game, that's it for Mo Salah. You know what I mean? But he's a legend, man. He's a legend, and he's a top player, very very top player. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Peace.